All right, guys, can you see that now? Am I up there live? All right, guys, I think we're on. I'm trying to get Brandon on to join this. This is just to talk about the upcoming trip we have next week where we're going to be filming a lot together. I see there's 3 people here waiting on Brandon to get back on. We had a little bit of issues. But any questions before we get started here? Now we're dropping them off like flies. I think even Uncle Chuckles dropped off there. No questions, no Brandon. This is one of my better lives. Can you guys hear me out there? Anybody type whether you can hear me? I think I should be good. Waiting on Brandon to join back. Oh, hello from Pakistan. Thank you, Farman. This is to talk about our upcoming trip to, hello, Doug, and hello, Ishmael. Upcoming trip we have to coming up next week with Brandon, the garbage disposal Clark. Not sure where he is. He's supposed to be joining on this call. He was on, dropped off, but I'm going to be flying next Tuesday to Mississippi to meet up with Brandon. And then we're going to be taking a tour between Tennessee all the way to Texas. I posted the schedule in this live, and we're going to be doing a bunch of different challenges. These are the only ones for sure that we're doing that are announced. We have some other ones we're going to be adding on later as we go. But I think the big thing is the Badass Burrito Challenge in Texas. And that is where they had that viral 3-pound burrito. Here's Brandon. And Brandon had the record. Then I was able to break Brandon's time. And so far that time is held up. I think the jackpot's around $3,200, $3,300. Anybody that can break my time. But that is not what we're going to be doing there. We're going to be doing something different. We're going to be doing 2 people eating. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. 2 people eating an 11-pound burrito. So it'll be Brandon and I eating an 11-pound burrito. And we're going up against any 4-person team of amateurs now. So any 4 people can compete against us on Friday, October 8th in Saginaw, Texas, which is basically Fort Worth, Texas area. So if you 4 people can beat the time that Brandon and I do, you win a huge sum of money. Brandon, what was that money? Was it $2,000 or
$2,000?
So you can win $2,000. So you get 4 people up against Brandon and I.
I just thought about that, and that is very, very, very doable because there's people that can eat it in 4 minutes. We have to eat 6 pounds in 4 minutes.
Yeah, so
5.5 pounds.
That's I mean, we've seen people come to and do that burrito, and these are amateurs off the street doing it in 4 minutes. And like Brandon said, if 4 of those people get together, that's going to be tough for us to beat, to be honest with you. It's very doable. You could win $2,000. I mean, it's not supposed to be an impossible challenge. This is supposed to be something that can be done. And this is going to be really exciting because there's going to be, 6 different teams are allowed to compete, Brandon?
I think so. I think he says up to 6, but you know how it goes. Might be
so up to 6.
Teams.
So maybe the first team comes in and breaks our time, and then it's over. Is that how it's going to work?
Hopefully
it's
not.
Possible. But listen, we're going to try. We're not going to throw. We're going to go all out. But us eating 5.5 pounds, as Brandon said, versus people eating 2 3/4 pounds. It's going to be our work cut out for us, but it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But we're hoping that you guys can come out and meet us up at any of these stops we have announced officially. And we'd love to see you come out and interact with you. I know I don't do this near as much as Brandon does as far as announcing where we're going to be going. Oh, we got a
And
call.
he doesn't put his phone on silent.
Got a call.
Are we taking callers?
So yeah. So I'm announcing this. So this is mainly Texas, Louisiana, Tennessee, and Arkansas. But if you do reach out to me and you get me my last name, shout@hotmail.com, and let me know if you're on the way. Hey, maybe we can meet up on the way and just say hi. But our travel time is tight because a lot of these we're doing 2 a day a lot of these days. And we're also doing ones that aren't announced on this schedule. So it might be hard. So I'll put the schedule up again. Now I have it in the description of this live, and we'll post it again. So this is the schedule, and these are the firm dates we have right now. So we will be appearing at these places.
Yeah, and the two a day, we're really not doing both scheduling each day because we don't know if we're going to make it to the second one on a certain time, so we just didn't put it on there.
Right. We do have one there for a second, but it's both in the same town. So
yeah.
Again, this is in the descriptions. I'm not sure what you mean by Jimmy Crack Corn. Like
he don't care.
I know you'll be there all day Friday. What time do you think the actual contest will be? Daniel, that's a good question, Daniel. So we're going to be there a lot of the day on Friday. We're probably doing ours early in the morning. Do we have any estimated time on that, Brandon?
I think 9 o'clock. I told him we'll be there at 9, so I'm not sure if he's going to start at 9. Okay. But we plan on being there at 9 until probably 2 or 3 p.m. So we're going to be there to cheer the people on to try to get to $2,000. But we're going to just try to make a good event. If you want to come out, that is the best time in this whole trip to see us because we'll be there for a long time.
Oh, I get you there, Jimmy Crackhorn. Hi, James, by the way. That's the battery killer right there. So, Daniel, to recap, we're going to get there about 9 o'clock in the morning. Nothing ever runs on, it's not like we're going to be eating at 9 because we have to make the burrito, film the burrito, and he's going to do some publicity with it. So we are going to eat in the morning because the format's going to be is Brandon and I are going to eat first, just by ourselves. We're going to eat it, and we're going to establish the time that everybody else has to beat. So it's not like there's 7 of us going at all at the same time, 30 people eating. So we need to do ours in the morning, and then the other teams are going to be coming in and trying to beat our time. So if I was going to guess, 10 o'clock-ish, maybe we'd be eating. Eric. Thank you very much, Eric. Well, Mr. Prestige, Friday, October 8th, Saginaw, Texas. You can compete against us and try to win $2,000. It's not hard. $2,000. All you need is 4, in my opinion, 4 decent eaters, not 4 pro decent eaters, but 4 decent eaters in general. And as long as you guys have a little bit of teamwork, I think it's definitely possible someone's going to win $2,000 that day.
Yeah, this one here, thinking about it, this would be like the best possible scenario for a non-amateur to win against pros because I got you doing the math, and like you said, 2 3/4 pound. If you eat that one under 4 minutes, I'm pretty sure that you guys can beat us because
I did the math wrong. It's 2.5 pounds. I don't know what I was thinking. It's really doable. I believe a lot of people probably eat 2.5 pounds in a meal.
Well, it's 11-pound burrito, so it's a little over the 2.5. A couple beans.
It's 4. What am I thinking?
Yeah, a couple beans and a couple.
My math is totally wrong.
It's still kind of early.
My math is wrong. It's 2 3/4.
Thank you very much, Trotsky. I'm not sure if either of us are the Michael Jordan of competitive eating, but we are decent eaters, as you can see by, in particularly this one, the Badass Burrito Challenge. Brandon had the record. I was able to break the record, and several pros have come in and have not beaten either of our times. And to be honest with you, it's a couple pros were just under 4 minutes for the burrito, and Brandon was about 1 minute 50. So
yeah, I was hungry. I was actually kind of in shape, I guess.
Well, I'm just saying that I don't know that we're Michael Jordan, but every once in a while we do put together, decent times with stuff. Thank you, Nicole. Appreciate that. Ate a 6-pound burrito in 4 minutes. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mr. Prestige. First off, first rule: if you say you're going to come, you have to come up to us and introduce yourself.
Yes.
We're not going to recognize, especially off the name Mr. Prestige. I'm not going to know who you are. Please come up to us. And that goes for anybody that sees us anywhere. Please approach us. Say, hey, you saw your videos or something. We'll definitely stop. I love taking pictures of people just for myself from my own phone. It's just fun to meet people. But if you're going to come and you can do a 6-pound burrito in 4 minutes, you're going to have a heck of a good chance of beating us. Only because you got
three people with you.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We can do it in 4 minutes. Like 4 minutes, I think would be pretty quick for us to do it. I mean,
I don't know how many times I've been to an event and people's been sitting there the whole time, and then afterwards, about to leave, they come up and say, "Hey, like, I think they think we're superstars and like we're too good to talk to people, but we actually want to talk to you. So if you're there, please tell us beforehand when we're setting up so we can talk to you."
Oh my gosh, you don't have no idea how much it makes our day. I can only speak for Brandon and I, but I think generally for all competitive eaters that ever do road trips like this, you're literally in the car for hours on end driving from one place to the next. If someone took time out of their day to come up and say hi to you, you appreciate that because you're getting out of the car. You're like, you want to meet people and you want to talk to people and you want to experience life and have fun. So please come up. Oh, we have a superstar. We have a real superstar eater on here, Nick Weary. Please check out his channel. He's with Mickey Sudo. They put out some really good content. Nick's the top competitive eater. And yes, that jackpot is crazy, Nick. You should definitely give it a try. I mean,
what is happening, Nick?
Yeah, 3,200 last I heard. So it's got to be over that by now.
Yeah,
I don't follow that jackpot all the time, but what Jeff lost at 3,200, right?
I think so.
Well, not lost, but he just didn't. He put up a fantastic time. He just not quite quick enough.
Yeah, Nick, I think it was only 6 seconds, but that's a hard burrito to get down. It really is, especially that short time.
Yeah. So, Mr. Prestige, that's a good point. It's not what I'm going to call a quick burrito. It's a very slow burrito. As far as it's a drier burrito and it's slow. That's what she said. And again, thank you very much, Kimberly, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the support from everybody here. Well, thank you, Brandon Fiend. We're just trying to have some fun and meet people. So please come out on this trip. We're going to be doing lots of different foods. And like I said, we'll be doing as we go along. if we once we find when we're going to do the second challenge of that day, we'll post it out there and say, okay, we're going to get there at 6. We don't want to say we're going to get there at 3 because if something happens at the first one and we run late, we don't want people getting upset. But
no, depends how we're feeling too. If we're not feeling up to it, we just won't go. And we don't want to put it out there and then you show up and we're not there.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes these trips don't go as planned. When you're doing 2 a day, there's like afternoons where you just said, I've had enough today.
Yeah.
Nick, you've been told you have a quick burrito. Well, you'd be perfect for that.
And while we're on here, I want to thank everybody that actually donated so far real quick. I didn't share this list with Bob yet, but he might be amazed. But Jeff Schwartz, Terry Good Enough, Brian Jack, Anthony W., Philip Wolf, Eats with Richards, and his girlfriend Crystal, Anna Kammerer, Tori Bowen, Kathy O'Neill, and Judy O'Neill. I'm not sure if Kathy and Judy are the same person. They have different names on the Gmail and YouTube, but I want to appreciate all you guys so far for helping out, donating on the trip. If you want to, you can look at my descriptions, or I think Bob in his description, you can see the ways to donate.
Yeah, I didn't put it in this video. I want to thank all those people, though. People are so generous that contributed towards this trip and making this all possible. There's a lot that goes into these trips, and we really appreciate the support. And you just take time out of your day to do something like that.
CL says, are you guys going to pig out or count calories? I'm not sure when the last time I counted a calorie.
Yeah, counting calories. I only do that sometimes when like if I were going to do uh, uh, McDonald's hamburgers, where it's real simple, and you know that they're all say 200 calories, you just multiply. I'll count calories that day, but I usually don't count calories normally.
I think I did 1 calorie thing. I did a mayo, not Miracle Whip. I did mayo, 3,000 subscriber for 3,000 calories for the whole quart.
Okay.
I like Miracle Whip, but if I did Miracle Whip, I had to do double because it's half
Ooh,
the calories. So
yeah.
that's one perk of Miracle Whip. Half the calories is mayo.
Very nice.
Fun fact.
We're not this trip, we're not going to go anywhere near Cincinnati. No, where this is a down south one. Hi Mario. Yes, I like filming with Ricardo. He's a great guy, and I love all my support from Brazil. Obrigado.
Yeah, if you guys Google Hernando, Mississippi to Saginaw, Texas, or just put Dallas, Texas in. If you Google that route, that is the route we're going to be taking. I think one of these locations is in Louisiana, like the tip of Louisiana that we're going to be passing through. So we do. If you want to check that trip out, if you're anywhere near that trip, that's scheduled, please try to come out. If you want to get with us, it's best to email me instead of using Facebook messaging. I'm not sure why the inbox on Facebook, I don't get them like as soon as you text. I get maybe 3 days later sometimes. So if you email me, it's best.
And thank you to travel to U.S. from China. That would be nice if you come visit from China. That would be awesome.
Oh, I remember CL now. He had mentioned that there was a bean chili festival in Colorado, and I did a comment back because Colorado is a long ways away from me to go to a festival. I only went to that soybean festival because it was a couple hours away, and I planned a quick trip where I was going through there anyway. So I have to be detailed in my trips and productive and efficient, like a computer, because if I don't make money, I'm losing money.
True. I mean, there are just the gas and where you got to either rent a car or wear and tear in your car. There's a lot that goes into a trip, but most importantly, we love seeing you guys when we get places. So please come up.
Hey, Judy / Kathy. Thank you.
I'll have to check the description. I will update this description and also put out another list if for some reason it didn't get into the description where our official stops are going to be.
Yeah, if you're near the Memphis area, we actually have one. I was trying to get Jeff Swartz to it, but he has a conference call and he can't make it. But I'm thinking, I didn't talk this first time I even told Bob about this, but I talked to him last night late. I think we're gonna stop off at Jeff's place for like 10 minutes to say hi because he wanted to meet Bob on our way to our pizza challenge.
Oh, awesome!
So,
and
he's donated quite a bit to this trip, and Bob don't
yes.
even know yet. So
no, I didn't even know who was on this list this time. I really appreciate that. And Anna did it in honor of her parents. Her birthday's in October. Great month to have a birthday. My birthday's October. And honor your parents.
Thank you, Anna. Anna did that last time too. She chooses once a year for her parents and to donate to somebody, and she donated to one of my trips last time. So I do thank her for that.
Thank you. I know.
And this time.
So I don't know if you guys can see. Oh man. So yeah, that was my mom. This week it was a year since she passed. So
yesterday,
definitely doing something to honor your parents is cool, much appreciated. And
was the anniversary yesterday or the day before?
Anniversary was she died September 29th last year. So miss you guys. Yes, we can't do the beans and chili. Oh my god, I'm scrolling down. Kathy, thank you so much.
Yes, that's Kathy
and Judy.
Kathy / Judy. She gave twice. Yeah, she gave twice. One was in the Judy name in here, and one was in the Kathy, I think, on the email. Or vice versa.
Thank you so much. That was very generous. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it, and we'll put that to use. And
thank you, Connie.
And we're getting a list, and definitely, of course, the least we can do is give you guys shout outs on the videos, and we'll definitely try to get a good crisp list and special shout outs. The Jamaican beef patty challenge. I've never heard of it. See how many you can eat in an hour.
I'll probably
Oh,
go for 5 minutes or 2 minutes.
an hour.
I'm actually trying to get out of the massive competitive eating of the massive stuff. I'll do mukbangs. I'll eat a lot that way, but slower and talk and savor it. I'm more into doing the Randy kind of style now, where I'm just trying to be real neat, and I just need to stop doing the massive challenges. So I have a lot of speed challenges about to come out too. So on this trip, the last vlog will be on the 6th, and I won't vlog until on the 13th or 14th. So there'll be challenges and stuff in between, but no more vlogs for a week.
As far as for me with big challenges, of course I do big challenges still, but like that Jamaican beef patty thing, unless it's a sponsored video where someone wants to sponsor that video, that is probably a really
Expensive.
costly video.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know how many I could eat.
Yeah,
100 of them, you know, probably eat 100 of them easy.
Yeah, that gets really, really pricey. I just went to
that's got to be at least a $200 video, I would guess.
Yeah, because some of the
it's just a
expensive
lot of money.
videos, like the ones that you do, sometimes probably it's expensive. There's probably people that sponsor those. I mean, because if you see me going to Five Guys, I'm pretty much probably got sponsored to walk in that door because they're pricey for me. And some of my videos might only get $20. I mean, they don't get a lot of. If I'm spending 50 and doing 20, I'm gonna have to sell Hope again.
Oh, can I eat 20 patties? Yeah, I could easily eat 20 of those patties. I've been in one of their a contest before. I don't know how many I ate, but I ate a lot more than 20. What do I do with all the CR?
I'll be right back.
I want. Okay, I assume that's trophies, Jordan. Most of my trophies, my typical move is I'll get them in a contest when I do contests anymore. And then for years now, I take the picture for the sponsor, any media that are there, and then I just walk off stage and hand my trophy to one of the children watching and ask them to. I just say, "Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you take care of this for me?" And you just give them the trophy and try to give them a smile, and then with the cars I've won. Okay, Jordan, that's different than trophies. Okay, so cars are. First car I won was a Chrysler 300. I had just gotten laid off, so I took the cash instead of the car. I didn't need a car, so I basically took cash instead of the possession of the car. The next year, I won a Hyundai Santa Fe, and I kept that car because I needed a car. And the next year after that, I won a Hyundai Santa Fe, and I took the cash for that car because I had the same car I won it the year before. And I'd also won money that year, and I used that to get Nissan 370Z. So that was kind of my prize for Wing Bowl 25.
Thank you, everybody, for the donations.
Yeah, thank you very much, Roger. Thank you very much. Very generous of you. Appreciate that support. We get Cheesecake Factory challenge requests a lot. That would be insane. Oh my goodness, Nick, I wouldn't even think about doing a Cheesecake Factory challenge, eating like as much food as you want, paying full retail at Cheesecake Factory.
Yes, that would be a little.
To me, honestly, that's a little bit pricey for me to even eat there. Not that it's that expensive. It just I don't enjoy their food that much to pay a little bit extra for it. I'm a simple guy. I'd rather just go get a Sicilian pizza somewhere or something. I like simpler food. Luna, oh my gosh! If I could convince Brandon to let me take Luna on this road trip, I would be. I'd ride in the back seat and have Luna up front. No problems with that.
That would be a mess. I wouldn't even want to do that right now. But actually, I have something planned for future videos for her. Okay. She's out there with the rest of them right now. She comes in at night, sometimes in the middle of the day. But I'm going to edit today a little bit. But I did take this from the wall. If you guys didn't see this, it says, "In case of emergency, break glass." So I have the wing bow ring right there. I'll be taking with me, and I don't take this out unless Bob's around. So.
Nick, okay, so Nick, it's all the cheesecake flavors. Oh, it's got lights too. Look at that.
Yes, I put lights on there like a wine bottle glass thing. I made this. I put a hole in there, put the wine glass bottle thing in there. Bam. Those lights
Look
supposed to
at
go
that.
inside of a wine glass bottle.
Very nice. So Nick, all the flavors of cheesecake that I don't know how many flavors they have, but that I mean, it is a sponsored video. I would do it, but not. I can't imagine the price of that. Roger, thanks. I always have fun filming with Brandon. We seem to get along rather well, which is important when you're in a car with someone for a long period of time, especially after eating 12 pounds of food that day. And thank you again so much, Roger. Yeah, very, very pricey.
You guys didn't know this is Bob's deck, part of his deck.
That is part of my deck.
It was
And-
rotted out.
And I have another rotted board, so maybe you can get a second one. Look how bad that. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of misspelled names, he actually misspelled his name on here, and Tasha thought I signed it. She goes, "Did you sign this?" Like, no, Bob did. He missed the notorious.
Yeah, I was in a rush, and look at that.
Yeah. The U's missing, but he says there's no you without me. So that's how he did that.
There you go. Roger, thanks. Yeah, I'm excited to be able to film again with Brandon so quick. I wasn't expecting. Oh, look at there it is, Memphis.
I got to get used to the weight.
A beer challenge at Doc Watson's Brewery. I can't even drink all that beer. So you don't know, Brandon. This is the Battery Killer. He home brews. So he's got 9 beers on tap in his house.
Yeah, I have to pass though.
I know you do. I'm just saying.
On the 26th of September, actually, I think I had 19 or 20 years sobriety.
That's excellent. Congratulations, Brandon.
I was trying to get another day.
Well, no, I mean every day is another day. Can you go on a road trip? That would be a dream come true. Well, you can meet us on the road trip. I don't know. Maybe you could watch Luna. See, how about if Tavilon comes with us and watches Luna? No? All right. Brandon still says no.
No, that'll be, you wouldn't understand how pampered Luna is, and she has to have certain things. I have to shuck the corn. I have to get the kernels off the corn of the cob for her. She won't eat it on the cob.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Jordan wants some one bite videos. I have not done a one bite since I filmed with Brandon last time, but I think we could probably do some one bites on this trip.
Yeah, he likes Sonics, I think.
Maybe I'll just do the 11-pound burrito one bite.
I would like to see it. Yeah.
I can't. Burritos are the worst for one bites. Hope Brandon
we go to different places though. Like there's places that I haven't done. I can't do speed challenge around here, like In and Out and stuff like that. Raising Cane's, and there's another one, Whataburger.
Okay, Whataburger.
Do you have any of those where you're at?
I don't know of anyone near me, but it might be. But I've never been there.
I always get a kick out of somebody that I rated a Whataburger from Whataburger, and they said, and it was a regular Whataburger. I'm like, they said, who goes to Whataburger and orders a regular Whataburger? I'm like, somebody had never had a Whataburger. Like,
yeah, how would I know?
If that's your name, your claim to fame.
Yeah, your signature burger. He definitely will make me laugh. That's what 10. Oh, sorry, he has 10 beers on tap. And yeah, Jimmy Crack Corn, that is the cheesecake flavors. And yes, we have matching rings, and we look good when we go out places.
Well, here's what I do.
A lot of respect.
Here's what I do. I have to have this, and if you say, try to hand them my card, I try to hand them my card so they see the ring. Well, it's green. See my green screen?
Yeah, that is crazy. That is weird how you see right through your logo on your card. You can see right through it. That's crazy.
Weird. Yeah, but it's because it's green. But yeah, I always make a point of saying, hey, this is the fill. And I like how Bob's reaction is like, he already knows where this is going. And I'm like,
it's going to be a little spiel. Once Brandon starts that, there's a little
Philadelphia Wingboat champ. And then I'm like, I'm the Memphis Wingboat champ. And then I tell him about his ring. And I was like, look, I paid for mine on Amazon, though. I had to buy mine.
Yours is shinier. Yeah, it is a big deal for Brandon being sober. I'm very happy for him. Sonic is open, James. So Battery Killer lives near me. And I told you I know Sonic's, Brandon, when we filmed at Sonic when I visited you.
Uh-huh.
and our Sonic just left overnight. Like all the one Sonics in the area
They
just
saw your
closed.
video?
Yeah, they saw my video closed, but now it's back open.
Okay. Well, they have a good grilled cheeseburger. I'm telling you right now. I didn't do a review on it. I did a speed challenge, but the grilled cheeseburger is really good. If you use your app right now, half off. So I had both phones. I got half off 2 of them.
Nice.
For the video, I had to wait a minute to get the other one. But
I have to admit, I have used multiple phones at a drive-through before.
they said, hey, as long as it's a different email, a different account. If I own 5
they
phones,
are different.
I
I mean,
paid for
I've
5
different.
phones.
I brought different phones. Different phone service, everything.
Yeah.
In our area, when the Philadelphia Phillies win a game, the very next day at McDonald's, you get a free chicken sandwich.
I'm looking for another phone though that doesn't need a card or whatever, just a regular because I have a virtual number that I can use as well that's free. So
Okay.
I got a virtual number. Once I get a phone, I can put it on that phone and have 3 phones. One could be a phone to call fans, maybe, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I can get a donated like a cheap. As long as it doesn't have to be. As long as an app can go on, it don't have to be like my mom. She wants a phone without a camera. She goes, I want a phone without a camera. I don't want to. I was like, Mom, I don't think they make a phone without a camera.
Good luck with that. Yeah, you have to buy an old one off eBay.
Yeah. Yes, Anna, spoiled. Luna is amazing and spoiled. Thank you very much. I saw that a while. I just wanted to jump in there and say, yes, she is really, really good chicken.
Tavillin said she would be the chore person. I don't know. She's selling this hard. Take care of Luna. Help set up the cameras. We should create a notorious disposal burger. That would be something. I would like that. Definitely be cheese on it for sure.
Because I'll
put like a jalapeno in there. Oh, you know what? Scrapple. I would put scrapple on there.
Scrapple with cheese.
Man, I'm making this burger already. This is a good burger. What would you add to it?
Black olives. Black olives. An Italian sausage stuffed black olive hot dog.
My favorite fast food burger joint. I really don't get fast food burgers. I honestly don't eat fast food that often. When I film, of course, I'm eating a huge quantity, but I don't eat fast food a lot. And when I do eat fast food, it's more of what we call a hoagie or a sub, a lunch meat, on a roll. I'm not sure what part of the country you're from, but I'm big on hoagies more than like a burger if I was to eat out like that. How about you, Brandon? Do you have a favorite burger place?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm not really particular about much, as long as it's cheap.
Yeah, I mean, if I was on a road trip, I just get the cheapest one because to me, they all taste similar.
Yeah, I was trying to do a comparison of something I can't really talk about because it's something for the future. It's in March, but it's stuff that videos that we're doing, and we're trying to do comparisons, and my brain is still stuck on it's about neck and neck, but with price, I want this, but Taj is different about the price is irrelevant mostly of what it tastes like. Like sure. my brain still tastes cost for it's stuck.
I'm right there with you because I can't get out of my head.
Well, we do quantity though. We do quantity, so we need to be cheaper with it.
Oh my! Especially whenever you're filming. Oh my God, we have a lot of stuff here. Okay, look through your old phones, Brandon. James has some old phones. He's going to see
Jimmy Crackcorn. You don't know how cheap I am. You will definitely figure it out. I have a new series coming out called Discount. It's discount videos. So series 1 starts, I think, on the 8th or the 9th. So if you guys want to save money, please tune in to those, and you will save a lot of money.
Excellent.
The girl was shocked. Is all I can say. What she was like, I can't believe he's doing this right here. That's what she said.
White Castle challenge. I would be down for doing like a Crave case, or I get it mixed up with Crystal, the names of them.
It's called Crave or White Castle.
Is White Castle's the Crave? Okay. Mm-hmm. I would do a Crave box. I don't want to do 100 of them, but like a Crave box, something relatively limited, but a good number. Scrapples. Hi from Des Moines, Iowa, Paul. Thank you very much for your support. And obrigado, Luis from Brazil. Thank you very much. Jason says hello. Hello, Jason.
I never had a Culver's Bacon Butter Burger Deluxe. I think they have a deep fried burger, don't they?
I've been to Culver's once, and it was in Florida, I think. And I think I just got an ice cream because I had just eaten, and we went there for dessert. So I've never had like a burger or whatever.
I went to the drive-through once, and I didn't make it to the pay window because I left. I didn't eat there. It was in Illinois, and it was expensive.
Keith, I have done Arby's videos before. I prefer Arby's over Long John Silver's. I don't even know where we have a Long John Silver's here anymore. The Whopper's a decent fast food burger. Like if I can get a fast food burger, I would always dress it up. So, and when I film, I eat whatever they give me. That I film that way. But if I were to get it, like I would add hot sauce. I would add stuff that wouldn't normally do.
Yeah, Whoppers are my favorite. I like the charbroiled or flame broil, whatever they call it. I do like the taste of those, and it's all in all the best fast food for the price burger I like.
That's good. I mean, I love like the Wendy's Baconator, but without like a coupon,
that's good too.
That's getting to be a pricey like fast food for me.
I think Wendy's had the all around breakfast, lunch, dinner type all around best kinda, and I think they are kind of raising the prices on the new stuff that comes out. But I think everybody's raising the prices with what's going on.
Yeah, I would definitely have onion rings on it. Thank you from Greece, Stratos. Thank you. And it's way past. Well, you better probably go to sleep then, Carlos, because that's too late to eat now. Oh, we got Norway too.
Yes, they have hog-head cheese, CL. I've had it before, but I wouldn't like pay for it really. I put it on crackers, but every now and then if somebody has it,
okay,
I'm there.
Eagle, thank you for stopping in. If we're just stopping for lunch, for me it would be a hoagie. If I'm eating at home, it's always going to be something super low calorie. So it'll be a pound of frozen vegetables, usually like a corn or maybe peas or mixed vegetables. And then I'll add like a can of tuna. So if I'm not filming, I'm not eating a lot.
That's what I have. Minimal. I have a freeze pop and a lot of water.
So people think that this is like the best life for a foodie to be a competitive eater, but when you're putting out the videos as much as we do, it's hard you can't keep eating all the time. Carla Ann is here.
When I'm drinking.
Welcome, Carla Ann. The Culver's Bacon Butter Burger Deluxe. Okay, I'll keep it in mind. We go. Culver's is expensive. I don't know that it's expensive because I literally just got ice cream.
All right, Anna, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Culver's fish sandwich is good. And Carla, don't worry about it. We're all in different spots in life. Don't worry about it. Like I'm actually unemployed right now, so we're all different spots and don't feel bad. We just appreciate the support you give. It doesn't necessarily have to be monetarily. Just the support you coming in, watching the live, commenting, coming up to us when we're on the road. That's very valuable. I mean, it doesn't pay our mortgage, but it does fill our hearts and what we really need in life. More important stuff than the mortgage.
I tell people that it wasn't for you guys. Well, this is your channel, but a lot of you watch my channel as well. It wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this anymore. I mean, I wouldn't be like, let me get up and start filming everything. I wouldn't even do it. But for you guys to be happy to read comments, I like you to comment on the videos because I get to see what you like the best of the videos and get your take on different videos. And he says it's not all about money. I mean, it does pay bills, but if I tell people, some people say, hey, I have to save up to buy a shirt. If you have to do that, please save your money to do something positive to earn more money for yourself to try to get in a better spot. If you have to do that, like I tell people, please don't donate money if you don't have it. Don't take from Peter to pay Paul. Just share the video. That's payment enough. That's crazy payment. That just sharing a video without giving money, that's payment for me, because that's 5,000 people on Facebook that could see the video.
Right. So it's Brandon's so right. That just doing that
What'd you say?
helps us directly without costing you. You
When
know,
somebody says I'm right, I have to ask to say it again because I don't hear it a lot. Tosh is used to it.
you guys can't go without taking it alone. Oh yeah, Jordan. So I mean, if we were to eat at Five Guys, I mean, there's channels that go and do the whole Five Guys menu. They're a lot bigger than our channel, so they know that video is going to generate them say $500 in income. So spending $100, it makes sense for them. We've both spent a lot of monies on individual videos, but we just can't do that like every video. It's just way insane.
Yeah, I've been getting more people sponsors. That's why you've been seeing the 20 different hot dogs, all the different wings that did the dessert video that I'm going to do on the 17th. Laura Blasberg sponsored that one again, so I'm going to do that. Yesterday, Philip Wolf had sponsored a video at a Steak Express, so I'm doing more videos than Burger King and stuff that we usually can afford because we don't get sponsored for the video.
Right.
So,
but I find like when you're not sponsored, I just did a challenge. It was $140 if I failed.
Oh yeah,
Now,
I saw that.
I assumed I was going to win, but I would have been on the hook for $140.
They killed that thing 3 times. They killed that food, I think. He was nice as could be with trying to say, hey.
No. It was good. It was just like spending $140 on food is one thing, but when you eat it the way we have to, you're not like thoroughly enjoying it. So it's a lot of money because I know I'm not making $140 on the video. Well, that would just be a total loss.
Well, we try to enjoy that one challenge here that was delicious. That we try to enjoy the juicy crab.
Juicy crab.
And I was down to an ear of corn, one of those half ear or corn, and if I didn't eat that, I owed them like $147. If I lost, because we talked for a long time, but if I lost, I would not ever eat corn on the cob again.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Thank you, Monica. And Michael, thank you for 2 favorite buffet killers.
Thanks, Jason. Jason just got a shirt. And yes, I say I put a whole bunch of videos out. So after you watch Bob's videos on rainy days, you have a lot of videos in storage of mine because I have one. One came out today, was an hour long. So the fast forward people are cursing.
So they're Connie put up a thing. I think Tosh will be incredible doing commentary. I'm not sure my wife would. I mean, my wife can do whatever she wants in life, but I'm just saying, I think Tosh has really funny, like voice change, like the tone in her voice. You can really get that in a voiceover.
I want to start doing reaction videos. I think the way I react to things and talk about stuff, I think I can do some good, but I don't want to fall into that copyright stuff. When people do reaction videos, I say, how are they doing these reaction videos, just putting clips up the whole time when I just did that crab seller? I did the crab seller video and the music was blasting the whole time. Like, I'm getting copyrighted this whole thing. Well, guess what? I got 3 copyright strikes in that video out of 30. The 3 I got, I talked about the freaking one each time. So that's a reaction video. If I'm talking about it and it comes on, that's why I'm not doing it. I'm trying to stay out of it. So it's like I brought it to their attention that it's on there. Like, it was weird.
That is weird. But I will see. I will check with my wife and see if she would do a voiceover or like her thoughts. Like they're like Brandon's saying, a reaction.
That would be nice to do.
It would definitely be a different idea. I mean,
I think at the end of a video, you do it the way you edit it. At the end of the video, like the first say, hey, at the end of the video, there's a bonus footage. The bonus footage would be their take on this whole video. Like, this guy needs to stop doing this. And so,
that's what my wife would be all, if she was honest, she'd be like, this guy needs to stop doing this, would be every
Tasha and I just talked about it. What I'm going to do is on the same video, I ain't going to put 2 videos out. Same video, I'm going to edit it, and then she's going to edit it. So her edit was going to, because me and you can edit a video, the same video, and kind of make it almost a different video, the way the camera angles are. So I'm like, her take on it, probably clean cut, and no, that's what she said. And that's not going to be in there. Anything like her editing better, go watch her channel.
Nicole, enjoy the curry. Roger, thanks for stopping in. Oh, Jason, thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Tasha Eats, that's a good channel name.
What do you eat, Tasha?
Yeah, Tasha, what do you eat? I'm not familiar with your channel. I don't
Like
recall, but
mukbangs or
yeah, because yes, it can get incredibly expensive. Awesome, thanks, guy. The wives eat versus the husbands. Oh my gosh, it would be kind of boring if you watch my wife eat. She doesn't eat much, and there's no meat on the plate at all ever. So to me, that's pretty boring.
I have an ASMR channel too, but I'm not going to plug it all on here. But if you watch my videos, you'll see some channels of ASMR and stuff. I started doing not so ASMR, doing spoofs and being funny about it. Then living in the country now, if I can get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start going live. I'll go asleep. I'll do a sleepover. I'll do a sleepover in the chicken coop.
Ooh, I gotta see. Get like a little hammock or something
like this. Oh. I'll be in the chicken coop, Uncle Cluck. Okay. I probably won't wear that the whole time. It'll be hot, but I would do a sleepover. I do 20-hour lives or something sometimes on that channel.
Dang. Well, Tasha, I'll check out your ASMR channel. And Luther, thank you very much.
Luther's great. What is happening, man? I just met him again at the pasta ravioli that I think is coming out tomorrow.
I still haven't met Luther. I mean, he's a name out there in the world. At some point,
he's always got hot sauce in his pocket for some reason. The guy
at some point,
likes
I will bump into him.
Don't bump into him. It'll be hot in your pocket. You have a hot pocket.
Eating the whole Reese's cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory, you would sponsor. Jimmy Crack Corn said he would sponsor head-to-head whole Reese's cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. I would do
it. Who's in the house? Jeff Esper. What is happening, man?
James, I'm sorry. Uncle Chuck, yeah. Dang, I didn't know you guys planning all these challenges. Oh, thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah, this should be a fun road trip. It would definitely be lots of footage from this one. Thanks for stopping in. You're welcome, Tasha. So yeah, Luther. So I gotta watch the Luther doesn't slip me some hot stuff. You're saying he always has it on him. Oh, Brandon's off there. Jeff in the house. Yes, Star Jeff. Jeff almost got the burrito. I have not seen a good video.
In like 2 minutes. I'm gonna answer this call real quick about my car and my muffler.
Okay. I've not. Jeff, how was that burrito? I mean, I haven't seen the video, like a whole video of it. It looked super close though. I know it's a tough, dry burrito. Yeah, everybody recognizing Jeff. Have a great trip. Fun times ahead. Should be some. Yes, James, definitely thank you for that. We'll have a good trip. So as a reminder, I will post this out there. These are the places, the official places we're going to be for sure. But a lot of these days we have a second one that we did not put on here yet. And when those times come out for the second one, we will we'll either tweet them out or we'll notify them out, but it'll be late. But basically, it's kind of a straight line from Memphis all the way to Fort Worth, Texas. We're kind of hitting stuff along the way and trying to get as many videos in as possible. So we, of course, big challenges. We'll be doing drive-through challenges, some one bites probably, a bunch of different videos, and hoping to meet as many people as possible, even just to say hi. Quick picture. Thanks for stopping out. Hey, hi, Bob. Live. No. Heather, it's okay. Stop eating at buffets. Most times people are thrilled that I'm there eating. I usually film near my house, and I've become somewhat of a very minor celebrity in my area. So restaurants are excited. I just filmed at one that was a grand reopening. They have not been open all of COVID. So this week they reopened. So I was there the first day that it opened, and they all
Okay,
came
I'm
up to me
back.
and said,
I had to crawl into my house.
they all came up to me and said, "Oh, thank you for coming the first day." So most times they're really excited, but I mean, every once in a while you have an experience that isn't on par with the rest. And no, we're not heading to Wisconsin on this trip at all. This is down south one. Didn't really have my head. Okay, so Jeff, a lot of people don't understand this about competitive eating. It's very hard to do, especially a speed challenge fast. It's really, really hard. And the problem I found with that burrito, Jeff, and I don't know if you found it as well, is the owner says like, okay, we're going to start right now. And then, 10 seconds, we're going to start. So you get yourself pumped up and then, oh, let me set up this other camera. And then it ends up being like 5-10 minutes later, you actually start the burrito and you kind of get yourself pumped up mentally over and over. And then it ends up never starting. So when it does start, it's just hard to have your head in the game.
Oh, Bob would beat me. Michael says you got to take your head-to-head timer and do that with Brandon like you did with Ricardo. I haven't trained for like 2.5 years, guys. I'm like out of it. I'm just happy to eat beside him. I might just do some talking. Yeah, I might just do some talking. I mean, I'll try to eat. I'll try to keep up with the guy.
It's so not true.
I can only do so much.
He's trying to be humble. We love eating with anybody. He doesn't like eating with me. We like eating with anybody, from a fan. Like Brandon just ate with a 8-year-old little girl.
Yeah, yeah. It was a disposal team member. Her dad, Brad, had told me about the challenge. I said, "Hey, you want to be my partner?" And he said, "My daughter really wants to." I didn't know how old she was at first. I said, "Fine, I don't mind." So I really do like to do stuff that maybe a normal Earthling would not ever be able to beat that challenge. Just to have something that they can think about the rest of. Hey, they probably tell everybody about it.
Sure. We love meeting people, eating with them. It's like, it doesn't matter what your skills are. We could try to work with you. Of course, sometimes we're doing an appearance at a restaurant, so we're promoting a restaurant. So we're forced to a certain format. Like we're doing this 2-person burrito against 4 people. We can't add somebody in there and make it a 3 versus 4.
Yeah, the first one we didn't list on the trip, but they told me that I can't get anybody in the shot, no customers, nobody. I'm like, well, if they stick a gun to my head and want to be in the video, is it okay? They said that will work.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different formats in places that people don't think that, like, usually people do this on their own Facebook, hit live or something like, oh, look, I'm live. It's a lot harder to try to figure out. There's too much noise in the place. Is there music playing? I need a timer. Is this person coughing right behind me the whole time?
Oh,
it's
when they bust the tables and you're sitting next to the bus station and they're just throwing the silverware on top of each other.
Yeah,
I can never edit that out of the video. It's tough. Jasper, at Collierville, so that is in Tennessee. Definitely stop up if you come out and see us on October 10th at Bella's Pizzeria. Love to see you. Check for Brazilian barbecue. It would be a great meat-filled, all-you-can-eat. I have done a Brazilian steakhouse. I need to go back and do another one. Yeah, Luther, you're right. Brandon's just very humble. He can still throw down. It's not like he's just a regular person.
I'm just enjoying my house right now. I'm trying to get out so y'all can see this fancy house. It's not even mine.
Nicole, your friends and your family are crazy. They should be glued to the set watching my videos. Yes, Tasha would be a great voiceover.
Yes, Tasha would be, I'll get Tasha to do something like that maybe. She's actually editing a video right now.
Very nice. Tuna's in the house. Thank you for stopping in.
What is happening, Tuna? T.U.N.A.
Very nice. Don't forget that 4th dot.
Yes, the 4th dot is very, very important.
That's the one that gets everybody. So again, I'll be updating the descriptions of this video, and I'll post just the listing in general.
And here's the number one thing I want everybody to remember about when you're seeing the comments and you see somebody say, hey, I wish I knew you was here. You guys comment and say, hey, He puts it up in the lives. He went live. He puts it up on his YouTube community news, on his Facebook, notorious B.O.B. page. You do that, and on my page too. Put that I put it up because we get that a lot. I'm not sure if they're lagging on the comments.
It's tough, and I understand, like, when you have Facebook followers, all of them don't get the notification. So unless they're constantly checking, it's tough. But yeah, we try to put it out there when we can, depending on their schedule, and depending on what type of an appearance it is.
And then also, like, I see that Becky from the Lake of the Ozarks, I was there visiting my cousin Jason Jones and doing some stuff out there. But usually we're on a trip. There's not really much room for buffets because we're doing challenges. Like buffets I can do at home, just go to different buffets. But we're on a trip. We're pretty limited. There's people that even want to offer me cooked dinner. Like, I really don't. Can't. Yeah, it's hard to even eat anything. Yeah.
Robbie, no, we're not going to be in Bisbee, Arizona. We're going to be in Beebe, Arkansas. Isn't that AR, Arkansas?
Yeah, AR.
Yeah, so we're in Arkansas, not Arizona, or else we would be heading out. Hopefully, we're going to be in Arkansas, regardless whether the initials for the state is right or not. But unfortunately, no. Bob, remember the cops are called? What was the craziest thing that ever happened to you and disposal during a video? Craziest thing that ever happened to us during a video?
Oh, I got a phone call from a disposal team member at a pizza place. Yes, it said they ordered a T-shirt. And I was like, well, thank you.
We were in a
that was
restaurant.
That was the first time I ever got a call during a challenge.
So we did the same thing like this. We posted where we were going to go. We're in a restaurant, and they walk up to me to him because I was closer to him. To like, oh, Brandon has a call. I'm like,
I thought he was joking.
How could he have a call? I've never called this store before. Like, even when I arranged it, like, I dealt with like the headquarters. And yeah, Brandon got a call during a video, which is really hard to do.
Yeah, when you hear me say "hold my calls," that's what I'm talking about. Hey,
yes,
can you hold my calls?
I had forgotten that. That is,
I'm busy.
That's definitely the craziest. Favorite fast food cheesesteak? Fast food cheesesteak? I don't know. My favorite cheesesteak's got to be Jim's, but there's only one location. Fast food. I never eat cheesesteaks fast food, so I can't answer that. I mean, I'd like never eat a fast food cheesesteak.
I just had a cheesesteak yesterday. It wasn't a Philadelphia. It was like a Mississippi fit cheesesteak, I think is what it's called. But we just had one at Steak Express yesterday. It was pretty good.
Robbie, I would love to come to Tucson. I loved Arizona when I was there, but yeah, not this trip. Is there a food you get tired of eating or don't like eating? There's foods I definitely don't like eating. If it's a contest, I'll pretty much eat anything that at least Americans consider food.
Same here.
But because we're getting paid to do it, we don't think of it as this is not good. I mean, it's better we like the food, but
yeah.
No,
if you're a picky person, don't be a professional eater.
Yeah, you can't. You can't just pick stuff, and that's part of the problem when we both done collabs. We're not going to name names, but like, we're going to do a pepperoni cheesesteak, and then so I'll get a pepperoni cheesesteak, or Brandon will, and we'll eat it.
Oh, I don't eat pepperoni.
You see the other person's video, it's like, well, I don't like cheesesteak sandwiches or pepperoni, so I got a ham and cheese on a croissant. Like, well, so you really can't be picky. You just got to go with it, especially if you're doing a team challenge where there's more than one person on the team.
Yeah, you got that one guy.
We've both been approached where we're obviously on a team challenge, the person doing the bulk of it, and you pick somebody who's probably going to do like one slice out of 8 slices of the pizza, and then they come to you with a list of.
I have to have pineapples, and they have to be on the
pineapple
right side of the tree.
And yeah, it's got like a huge list. You're like, but you're not going to eat anything anyway. So what's it matter if you like it?
Have you noticed this though? They don't have to be professional, but the people that are pickiest that have to have a certain way, they usually don't finish the challenges and stuff. It's like they think if all the stars align that it's going to happen,
right?
And that's kind of how I look at it. Is when they have to have this. They need Diet Coke set out for 3 hours. they have to have certain things. Like it's
It's definitely true. So they'll say, for instance, I love mushrooms, so we have to have mushrooms in the pizza. I'll be able to eat a lot, but they don't realize they've never attempted a 30-inch pizza before. They have no idea how big one of those slices are.
Yeah.
Then they end up eating half a slice, and then you're stuck eating
bell peppers. I
bell
don't want
peppers
bell
or
peppers on
something
the
that
pizza.
you're like, this.
I don't want bell peppers on the pizza because it gets overpowering like the whole time. But if you have to have bell peppers, we're getting extra bell peppers. But it's like,
Yeah, and we're not complaining. It's just like we've been down the paths before, so you kind of know where some conversations are going to go. Especially like the media, they're going to ask certain things about going to the bathroom.
yeah.
And people, when they start getting real picky about what they want on something. You're like, ooh, this isn't going to be good. I'm going to be eating a lot today.
I think the only thing I will turn down when people want to pick a chicken on a pizza or something, I was like, that's too fibrous. That you got to chew it more. And from experience, chicken is not my thing. Chunks of chicken on a pizza, it's too much chewing.
Yeah, I would avoid like when they try to pick all kinds of meats because it gets to be a lot of salt. After a while.
Did you see 8-year-old Aubrey? I said we could pick 3 meats or 3 veggies, and I'm like, pick 3 veggies. She picked all meat. Hey, I did it for Aubrey. I said, you know what? But if it was anybody else, I'm like, pick onions, or something that's evaporate pretty much.
Yeah, some stuff kind of disappears. But meat will stay there, and that salt so adds up at the end. I can't even taste like the meat. All you just taste is like salt.
Like if you guys do any pizza challenges when they can put tomatoes on it, that's a good thing to add, like a tomato on a burger, because then you don't have to drink as much because the tomato is your drink kind of. So that's how, I don't know if Bob even knows about this. I think he does, but I pick tomatoes, extra tomatoes. If they let me do something else, sometimes it helps out.
So I have to address Nancy. I'm sorry, we're getting a little bit behind here. Nancy, you're a 3D artist and you like to do a portrait. I would love that. And as a matter of fact, I'm trying to come out with some new merchandise, and I'm looking for some original ideas. So yeah, Nancy, I would love that. If you want to do that, I would be honored. So I'm sure so would Brandon. But personally, I can speak for myself. If it's a nice design, I would totally put that out on shirts, and of course, hook you up.
Are you using your computer or your phone on your screen right now?
Computer.
Okay, I'm using my computer, but I'm using my but I can't show you because it's on my freaking it's my computer, and this is the same way when I use it. If I use my phone, it'll look like Bob's, but my comparison on here, when I do all my videos before I edit it, they look like that. They look like this right here. But I had to hit the vivid deal, and it looks like wrong way. There you go. It's hard to do this backwards. That's what she said.
It is.
It looks like that. This Brady Bunch thing. I don't know how they did it.
We have trolls, but that's just part of life. And most times we just kind of laugh it off. How did we choose doing eating? How did you choose to start? I was a competitive eater. Brandon was a competitive eater. And then, people were posting videos of it. And it's like, well, if I'm already there anyway, why don't I just make a video and see if we can get going with it?
Yeah. I met Wayne Alhenio. I didn't meet him, but I saw his video first. That's the first professional eater I ever saw. He did a Subway challenge. I think Randy and then him, because he tried to beat Randy's down. And then I did a video. Then I saw Bob doing a fruit cocktail thing, and he might not even believed that I got a good time in it, because there's a lot of people out there that do kind of do the wrong challenge and that wasn't right. But there's a juice one too that I did. I definitely didn't beat him on that one, but there's amateurs that get with me and say, hey, I beat your time in Ohio, such and such. And there's always people saying, hey, there's no way that you need to do this time for amateurs to come in to win the $1,000. Like, I was an amateur at that, So
yeah.
People kind of like, I was there at that point. There's a lot of people like me out there, not just cute, but I'm saying they can eat. And they don't know their full potential until they get pushed into it, like they did with me, because the construction guys signed me up for an event and I wasn't going to sign up. So once I beat all them, then I just took it from there.
So yeah, yes, Nicole, thank you. I remember that drawing. Thank you very much. Jersey Mike's definitely fast food. We have them here, but I just don't. I generally don't like. I would eat at a Jersey Mike more than McDonald's because they sell what I typically eat. I'm not a huge Jersey Mike's fan. Nothing wrong with it. It just we have other places right next to my Jersey Mike's that I would usually go first.
I'll pick Jersey Mike's over. Where's that one place I went that was freaking crazy high priced? I can't think of the name of it right now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as you get old, you remember prices when they were a while ago. But I think Jersey Mike's probably a little bit pricier, especially that it's right next door to Wawa. I prefer a Wawa hoagie over my Jersey Mike's, and it's Wawa's a little bit cheaper. Yeah, Nancy, you definitely. I would love. I mean, if you do it, first of all, if you draw, I'll definitely put it into video, regardless of what it looks like, because I'm just appreciated someone took time out of their day, and Brandon is appreciative as well as anybody that takes time out. We appreciate it.
Jimmy John's is the place that I was trying to think.
Oh,
they are freaky fast and freaky expensive.
Yeah. Tasha, flavor fatigue for sure. Yeah, I mean that it's not fun flavor fatigue. As competitive eaters for contests, you kind of learn to get past it, turn that off, but sometimes it definitely gets stuck in there.
Oh, you're still up on the comments a little bit up. I was reading comments, and if you're on YouTube, I think it lags more. But
Okay.
I'm trying to go back up to where you're at because I think I'm skipping some of them. You're like,
Color,
where did that
yeah,
come
our color.
from?
I notice our color is different. Thank you very much, John Watson, for your support and for the wishes. Am I allowed back to Charlie's Hamburgers? Yeah, I walk in there and everyone's like, Bob. It's a small place, but
They're like Norm.
they they don't mind me filming there at all. And I was wondering the last time I filmed there, I'm like, I'm kind of pushing. I already had all 3 records, and they didn't care because they just love people trying the challenge. And of course, when we post videos, it's like an advertisement for all these places that's out there on the internet. And if you search Charlie's Hamburgers, boom, you're going to hit, my video. But Brandon has tons of videos at places that are just like permanent advertisements.
Nicola, yes, Nicola draws a lot. Did she send you a picture or no? Or did she show
I
you?
didn't get sent. She showed it to me, and I was appreciative of that. I was appreciative. Thank you very much, Robbie.
Thanks, Robbie.
Appreciate that. It was very nice.
I'm about getting 2 shirts made. We can't fit on the same shirt, maybe.
Yeah. Right now, I technically have 0 shirts for sale, so it's tough. But
I want to get a Luna shirt, but I want to get it. I want to get Luna's with the food NATO coming out her mouth with worms, corn, and stuff she likes to eat. So, but that's going to be a prepaid. So you're going to have to prepaid. If you want V-necks or whatever, then you can prepay first. But that's in the works. I still have to get that design made.
Con, if I had to eat the same, yes, we have Subway sandwiches here, and if I had to eat the same same food every day for 30 days, I think the torta sandwich, Mexican torta, TORTA sandwich, I could do. I could eat that all day, every day. How about you, Brandon?
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me as long as it ain't pickled pig's feet. I'll do a pizza, hamburger. It doesn't matter.
She's saying 3 times a day for 30 days.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I can eat ramen noodles every single day. As long as I'm not, I probably would pick something healthier that I'm not eating and doing like a McDonald's. What do they call that? Documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would try to pick something that's not going to have too much salt and stuff in it.
Chris, so newcomers to the sport, I hope you're talking about just like a restaurant challenge. I would find a small one near you. There's small ones everywhere. I have a couple near me that are really easy to win, and that gets you kind of on. It gets you kind of in that groove, and to then learn to build up and tolerate eating more and more. As far as competitive eating contests, I don't recommend anyone try to pursue this as a job, as a competitive eater contest wise. It's just too hard when you have to put your body through to make any money whatsoever.
Yeah, because if you are in this sport, you have to pretend like you're living in a house It's a green screen, guys. It's a green screen. It's not even.
We don't actually have it. He's actually in his car right now. Thank you, Heather. I do think we get along good. My job, if I didn't do professional eating, I'm trying. I was in IT up until 2 months ago, and probably back in IT. If I had it to do all over again, though, I don't know. Accountant seems pretty good. My son's studying to be an accountant, and it sounds interesting. And they pay a bunch of money. You and Bob are very good at buffet videos. Buffet police, yes, thank you. High frequency earthlings makes the world better. Yes. So Tasha, good luck with your channel. And I think that's it. So as a reminder, I'll post this schedule and we'll post it as we go along. Here's the place we're going to be this afternoon. And I really appreciate everyone's support, just even for just coming on here and saying, just hanging out and chatting with us.
Yeah, and if any of you on this trip, if you want to, we don't mind you being in the video. Actually, we want you to be in the video. So if you want to do anything, if you want to try a challenge out by us, I wouldn't get into this as a sport for anybody, but if you want to just try to see how much maybe you can eat, you don't have to do it as fast, but see how much you can eat compared to us of a challenge. That'd be something too. But we really like to have you in the videos, the vlogs, and really appreciate you guys for following us.
Right. So I get asked this a lot, Kaz E. Mian. How can you be in a video with me? If you can come down my way, that's the easiest way to be in a video. If not, if you can't travel, then you just have to kind of wait till I'm kind of in that area and maybe we can catch up then. But I tend not to, you're probably a 2.5 hour drive for me. We generally don't make a trip like that to film a video. We need to plan trips out because it's the only way to actually make them work. You have to have everything scheduled, doing multiples a day. And I don't plan on going to New York anytime soon. Thank you, Jason. Fresh food is the best, of course. Well, I want to thank everybody for stopping out. Brandon, is there anything you want to add?
No, just if you see us in the area, just let us know. But I know the number one thing I get from people that want to be in challenges, like Kazimian said, they said, let them know when you're in Chicago or something. Let them know. I got 20,000 people that want me to let them know, and I have to remember their name and where they live. And it's there's no way possible that we can do that. So if you see the trip, email us and say, hey, you're coming to such and such. How can I be in there? So get with us when you see us going somewhere.
Excellent point. And when you first start out with the channel, you remember the 3 people that asked you to visit them when you were in Chicago or something, 3 people and 1 person was in LA. Yeah. But now with our channels this size, it's just really hard. We get a lot of people. And the problem is we actually do want to film with you guys. We love filming with you guys. So we want you to hit us up because it's too much for us to schedule a trip and to have a constant list of the 20 people in Chicago to email.
Yeah. And if it's not just like us going on a trip, if you're going on a trip where we live, let us know 2-3 weeks ahead of time, and I'll schedule a buffet or just some place to review, and you can be in the video. I like to get different people on my channel because I'm pretty sure people's tired of seeing the same old people, So that's I like to do that, and I try to plan it out that if you're here, hey, let's go eat somewhere.
So that's a good point. So on a purely selfish level, it helps our channel, to be honest with you. So when we film with somebody else, it just brings a breath of fresh air to our channel. That's something different, but it's not the money for us. It's literally just wanting to hang out, meet people, thank them for spending part of their life watching our videos. They could be doing anything in the world, and you're watching and commenting on our videos.
Because I went out my way to do that challenge with Aubrey because she really wanted to be in the challenge. So that was an hour off course, but I was still going kind of that direction. But it meant a lot to her to be in the video as well. So I know a lot of people that aren't used to being like we're used to being I'm used to doing like 10 videos a week. So, but
Yeah.
I can take it or leave it kind of thing. But there's a lot of people that just want to be on here, and I don't mind as long as if you want to be on the video.
Right. So when's your next video posting, Brandon?
After today,
Well,
tomorrow.
do you have one posting today?
Oh, one today, and I think it's almost every day. I think
No, I
skipped
mean,
a
well,
day
I'm just
here.
saying, like, even though I did this live right now, which is uncommon for me, I'm still posting at 4 o'clock today. So in 2.5 hours or so, I'll have a new video coming out. And when's yours? You have one come out after this today, or
Yeah, mine comes out tomorrow though. Mine,
tomorrow's your next video?
yeah, mine was actually already out today at 8:15 a.m. The vlog.
Okay.
But usually I
Excellent.
do mine like vlog, food review, challenge, vlog, food review. I kind of like skip it. This the next one that actually is coming out is the first, second, would be the toasted ravioli contest that Luther the Great came to, and some of my friends came
Okay.
to watch. So that's coming out tomorrow.
Well, see, one last question here: Have I ever been kicked out of a buffet for eating too much? No. I mean, I think it's really hard that anyone really ever got kicked out of a buffet where they literally ask you to leave. Typically,
Yeah,
what
they
they
tell
do
you
is
not to come back.
not to come back, or they don't refill the food.
Slow. They go slow.
The food's super slow, so they give you other signals, like they just won't put any more, say, sushi out or whatever.
Oh yeah, I
So
went
they
to
see
one. They didn't
whatever
put
you're
any.
eating, they
I
won't
was
refill.
I wasn't even going to eat any crawfish, but they didn't put any out for dinner. They didn't even start to put it out. Like I wasn't going to eat it anyway. I don't want it.
Right.
But here's the thing: why they don't kick you out? Because they have to give you 100% of your money back. Most states, if you eat almost 3/4, you're almost done anyway. They kick you out. They have to give you all your money back, but they can refuse your service next time. They say, hey, next time you come in, we don't want you here anymore. They can do that. By law, they can do that.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's rare. I think it's mainly clickbait when if someone says they literally were kicked out, actually like you leave now, like that type of
Yeah.
thing. I can't see that happening. It's definitely never happened to me.
Fictitious. But I did sit down at one and got a whole plate of pizza, a whole piping Bob plate, a big Bob plate of pizza. And this place says, hey, can we charge you double? That's what they said. I like, no. I got up and walked out. They just wasted a whole plate of pizza. But they
Yeah.
asked me if they could charge me double. I'm pretty sure if I said no and sat there and ate, I think they would have done it. But for them to say that, like, you don't charge this old lady 20, only 20% of what a regular person, because she's not going to eat a lot. You're going to
I've
charge her the
so
full
many
price.
times, I have a family of 4 vegetarians, take them to a buffet, which is all meat. So there's 5 of us and only one person eating meat. They ate salads. Nobody ever came up to me and said, listen, I'm only going to charge them half price because they only ate salad. They didn't eat any of that crab over there. That doesn't happen. So
yeah, I complain when people complain about me eating too much and homeless people. I'm like, at least I eat all my food. But the main thing is it says all you can eat, not all you should. All you should eat is all you can. Like I'm doing all I can.
And to be honest, it's not that expensive. Like if you break down the labor cost to make, this much rice versus, I can't put it, a serving of rice versus 10 kilograms of rice. I mean, sure, there's a rice cost, but it doesn't cost them that much more in labor. So it's much harder for a restaurant to make 20 individual servings of rice throughout the night than just to make a big pot of rice. I'm only using that as an example.
But if you ever come here, we have a special, like a day that we're not doing anything. There's a place in here that you really like. It's called Saki's. I know you saw a video that I did there with the big shindig they did up front. Well, with the boat and the bridge thing they had on the table, but it's served to order, so like it's a buffet. But you just tell them what you want, and they go make it and then bring it to you. It's all fresh. It's freaking amazing. They didn't even pay me to say that.
That's nice. Well, Maureen, thank you. Maureen, thank you very much. Appreciate that super sticker.
Hey, thank you, Maureen. She only does $1.99 on my channel.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm only joking, Maureen. She does $1.99 like a few times, but.
And as a reminder, I very rarely say this about my food videos, but the one that's coming out at later today at 4 p.m. That food was so tasty. It was so incredible. It was so hard not to go back the next day and buy more of it. And I never say that about food. I mean, I like food, but I'm just on to something the next day. So I hope that comes across in today's video. They contacted me after I picked up the food and said, what'd you think about it? And I go, that was incredible. And they're like, well, we hope to see you back. I'm like, there's no doubt I'm going to be back and I'm going to be buying more. And my wife asked me when to go and eat there, but it's a stromboli with a pizza on top. And I'm like, I'm not going to get a vegetable stromboli so you can eat it. Like if I'm going, I'm getting like a ham and cheese stromboli or something. I'm not going to split this thing with you with vegetables in it. That's not good. But anyway, so that was that. So
what's happening, Lee? Thanks for tuning in, and I think we are going to have a great trip.
Yes, I hope so too. Shady Maple, I don't want to say, I don't want to speak down about it, but I've been finding that I need a break from Shady Maple. I really enjoy the food I get, but I've been narrowing my selection more and more off the buffet. I used to get tons of different food, and now I keep trying to narrow it down. So I think I filmed there too many times, too close. So yeah, I need a break. But I don't know where you're at, but Henning's in Lansdale, I just filmed there, and that was incredible. And that was way better than Shady Maple. The buffet does not allow me to film. So if I go in there, Chris, and I sat down and start getting some food out, and they say, "Oh, you can't film," it would be hard for me just to eat as much as I do in a video. I could easily do that, but I would hate to waste all those calories and not get a video out of it, because that means the next 3-4 days I'm eating almost nothing, and it's not worth it for me.
Yeah, because the day before and the day after, usually like pretty much starving. If I go to a buffet, because when I don't do challenges when I'm here, I only do one buffet a week, and then the rest is pretty much 2 days of starving, 3 days maybe, and
it's not
a few extra regular meals.
I agree. It's not real glamorous. So there's nothing wrong with Shady Maple, but it's just JL 314. The price of Shady Maple at $25 is a little steep right now. I just need a break from it.
Don't raise Maureen. I was just joking with you.
So that's all I have, Mr. Disposal.
No, that's about all I have. Just stay tuned on our community news and Facebook. You go under Doug Garbage Disposal on Facebook, and on Bob's. Yours is the real or
Real Notorious B.O.B.
The real Notorious B.O.
for Facebook.
But please stay tuned to those. If you have any questions, email us, and we can try to get to you pertaining to the trip or anything. But mostly the trip we're putting out now. That's what we're trying to get more of you guys to come out if you can. Now, I'm not sure on the lives. I'm not planning on doing any lives except maybe at the Badass Burrito. I'm not sure if I even do a live then, because he probably will, and you can just tag us in there or something.
Yeah, it's probably not, but thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Disposal, for joining me, and look forward to Tuesday, meet up with you and go on another crazy trip. And hopefully we get lots of stuff filmed and lots of videos, and maybe just even some quick, 30-second videos, just funny things that happen along the way. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you joining us, and I will catch you guys later.
Oh, there goes the play. All right, guys. Talk to you later.